be as tall as little Jimmy.
Good morning from Nashville. I'm gonna get up and have some coffee. I'm trying to open my eyes. And that is Nashville.
Alright, I'm gonna try to dress kind of warm because apparently it's only about 51 degrees outside today in Nashville. As much as I want to wear like this honky tonk dress, I just can't because it's just gonna be too cold and I don't have the right shoes for it. So I don't think I brought my long pants. Okay, now I'm finally ready to go. The Ryman Auditorium, also known as the Mother Church of Country Music, was built in 1892 by a businessman named Thomas Ryman. He owned many saloons, but after attending a tent revival, Mr. Ryman had a change of heart and became a devout Christian. He set forth to build what he would call the Union Gospel Tabernacle. When Thomas Ryman died, the building was renamed in his honor. If you get the opportunity, I highly recommend taking a tour of this historical building. And don't skip the video presentation. It's beautiful and had me in tears at the end. In the 1920s, after revivals were no longer financially supporting the Ryman, one woman, Miss Lula Naff, would forever change the city of Nashville and give the Ryman a rebirth. She was hired as a booking agent, and soon the Ryman would be known as the Carnegie of the South, hosting talents such as Charlie Chaplin, the Ziegfeld Follies, operas, and even President Theodore Roosevelt would perform at the Ryman. In 1943, the Grand Ole Opry would make its home at the Ryman, bringing talent that would grace its stage such as Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, Patsy Cline, and the list goes on. But after the Opry would move to another location in 1974, the Ryman closed. It wasn't until 1991, when Emmylou Harris insisted on recording her live album at the Ryman, that the theater would be revived into the popular venue it once was.
Park.
Alright, so I am at the music park and my goal is to find Amy Grant's plaque, I guess. I saw it online and I want to try to find it. Okay, look what I found. Amy Grant's Walk of Fame. I didn't know Michael McDonald was country, but hey, you know, I'll take it. This is the nitty gritty dirt man. It does look pretty nitty gritty, I tell ya. That one's pretty dirty. There's Vince Skills. Michael W. Smith. That is the Country Music Hall of Fame right there. It's huge. I'm not gonna go in there today. That's just way too big of a tour. Wow, look at all these tour buses. People are coming in from all over, taking tours of the Hall of Fame. Right here, look at all these Gray Line tour buses. It's gotta be crowded in there. I'm walking to this bridge over here. This is the Symphony Center.
church bells.
One thing about me is I never choose to do the easy path. It's pretty far from town. The Tennessee State Capitol building sits at the highest point in downtown Nashville. Designed by famed Philadelphia architect William Strickland, the Capitol was inspired by Greek architecture, for at the time many government leaders saw Greece as the home of democracy. Unfortunately, Strickland would pass away before the Capitol was completed, but he would be buried in a tomb on the grounds. Always a line at Hattie B's. It's never ending. So when you come here, just be aware that there's always a line. Hotel room, and I'm gonna take a little nap. It was very busy and I didn't have like a moment to really sit down until I went to lunch, and my phone died, so I didn't get to show you my fish and chips that I had for lunch. I think I went to a place called 1230. Standing in line for Hattie B's, and I actually got out of line because it was too cold. The line was too busy. People behind me were like sick and sneezing, and I just thought, I don't want to get sick, and that's okay. I don't need to stand in line for chicken for like an hour. The Ryman Theater was so fantastic, you guys. If you go to the Ryman Theater, do not miss the movie. Was probably the only one crying, but the movie part had me in tears, and I think it's just because like they played a lot of gospel music, and gospel music just touches me so deeply. So that must have been what it was, but nobody else around me was crying, and I was like, waterworks. It was pretty funny, but I was trying to like not have waterworks because everybody else seemed to be like totally fine and didn't seem to be affected by the movie that way like I was. But I definitely was affected by that movie. Like, it made me cry. You know, when people are praising God, I guess the waterworks came down. So taking my nap, then we're gonna have a cup of tea and get dressed. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning a little about Nashville. If you would like to see more of my adventures, please like and subscribe. Don't waste the sun, explore, and always have faith. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate. Don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. Ooh.